What's up guys, my name is Nodmportant, and this is Mobile Review, where I play the App Store games, that way you don't have to. Today we're going to be reviewing Infinite Craft Alchemy, created by Jig.dev. Let's get into it. But first, let's not forget what the criteria we're going to be using to judge this game. First is going to be enjoyability. Second are ads. Third is going to be monetization. And fourth, longevity. Infinite Craft Alchemy is a text-based sandbox game where the goal is to take different elements and combine them into something new. You initially start out with 4 different elements: water, earth, fire, and wind. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Wait a second, this is all wrong. What numbskull wrote this script?
You did.
Alright, never mind then. From these 4 elements, you can start making any number of combinations with them, and that's basically the whole premise. It's to make as many different combinations as you can, and with a near infinite amount of combinations, you shouldn't really find it all that difficult to progress. In the top right corner, you can see a total number of how many different combinations you've made so far. You're also going to see a search bar a bit lower where you can search for specific items if you want to try to make a combination with them. You're also going to see a little broom button, and that is the delete button. That is going to clear the screen if you have too many items on there, that way you can keep making those combinations. When we're talking about enjoyability for this game, this is actually one that I very much enjoyed playing. The gameplay is fairly straightforward, you're not going to run into any super complicated parts, and when I was getting footage for it, I played for like a solid 45 minutes. As a direct result, my personal rating is going to be an 8 out of 10. However, if I'm being unbiased, it's going to have to be a 7 out of 10, as I realize this kind of gameplay isn't going to be for everyone. In terms of ads, I only had 1 ad that actually interrupted my gameplay, and all of the rest of them have been banner ads, and as a direct result of that, it's going to be an 8 out of 10 for both my personal and unbiased opinion. In terms of monetization, I really can't find anywhere to spend money one way or the other on this, so my personal and unbiased opinion are going to be the same at a 10 out of 10. When we're talking about longevity, like I mentioned earlier, this is a fairly ideal game to play in my personal opinion. You can sit down, play it for who knows how long, then walk away from it, come back months later even, then be able to pick it up like you had never left. And as a direct result of that, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. However, if I'm being unbiased, I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10, as I know that there are better games to play in terms of length of time to play. However, like I mentioned earlier, since it's so easy to pick back up, that's why I'm rating it so high. Now, before I give you guys my final rating, it wouldn't feel right if I didn't address a couple issues that I've seen with the game before I do so. The first of them being that there are just a couple errors that you get when trying to combine some elements. It doesn't impede you playing the game at all, but it is something that I hope will be addressed in future updates of the game. In addition, there's also no catalog for you to see what elements combine into what elements that you've already found. All you have is that number indicating how many elements and combinations you found, and that's it. There are also some other games on the Google Play Store that play the exact same way pretty much, that have addressed or just straight up don't have those issues that I mentioned previously. But all that being said, I would still rate this an 8 out of 10 on a personal level, as it's still a game I would be perfectly fine with having on my own phone. On an unbiased level, however, I do still have to give it that 7 out of 10 for the reasons I addressed above and the fact that there are games out there that just do it better. On the Google Play Store, this game currently has a rating of 3.6 stars with 180 unique reviews, with approximately 50,000 downloads as of the making of this video. It is also a fairly new game, having only come out February 10th of 2024. So that means we can probably expect some more updates to come that may very well address some of the issues I previously mentioned. Overall, on the Google Play Store, I would rate this game a 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to see what comes next. Now, don't forget, you all are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. This is Nodmportant, nodding off.